I made over $60,000 by playing Minecraft. Not from streaming, not from being famous, not from being a pro player. I made it by selling services around games. That's the screen here, real numbers. So here's what this video is about. How to make money as a gamer without streaming. This is for you if you spend a lot of time online and you want money, you want freedom, but you think that the only way is to become a streamer or go on YouTube, TikTok, and go viral. And I'm going to show you the boring way of making money with games. This is a very realistic path that pretty much all gamers ignore, so let me break this down for you. Most gamers think that there are 3 ways of making money around games: become a streamer, become a pro player, or go viral. And those are probably the hardest paths that there are for earning money with gaming pretty much. To stream, you need attention, you need some luck, you need audience before the money even shows up. And there's a much easier path, a quieter one. You sell a service, you don't need to be famous, you just need to be useful. I always been a gamer, and when I was fired from a 9 to 5 in 2019, I had money to be trying to make my dream work for pretty much a year, because I got my assurance and I literally tried for an entire year to make anything work on the internet. I've tried selling courses, I've tried streaming, I've tried videos, I've tried dropshipping. Nothing really worked, not because of lack of skill. It was because I was really impatient. I hate to depend on an algorithm to make something work, and I didn't really want it to make hundreds or even thousands of videos to start making money because I knew I did not have the time to make that work. And then some MrBeast videos started appearing for me regarding Fiverr, and inside Fiverr is where I pretty much discovered that you don't need to be a pro player to make money, not even a YouTuber or a streamer. You just need to make something that has been working for over 5,000 years, that the old humans invented, that you do pretty much on your everyday life. Let me give you an example. If you need to install something on your home, like an AC for example, you're not going to learn how to install an AC and buy the tools and drill your own wall or ceiling to install an AC unit. You're going to hire someone to do the service for you. You likely pay someone to clean your car or clean your room. And in your day-to-day life, you probably pay for a lot of people to do things for you. And you don't even notice that you're doing that. Because people, when they have a problem, they usually put something in the balance. Like, is it viable for me to spend my time and my money to learn to solve a problem? Or do this freaky, boring task that I don't really want to do? And many times the answer is no. So this is why people actually pay other people to solve problems. And I actually started selling services on fixing Minecraft mod packs 6 years ago and kept doing this consistently. Today, I have almost 1,000 customers. As you can see in the last couple months, I've been doing very consistently between $1,000 and $2,000 a month. There were months that I even made more than $3,000. And keep in mind, I live in Brazil. Where I live, I have no other option to earn in dollars. My currency is pretty bad. So when I am telling you that Minecraft actually bought my freedom, it's because it actually did. In the next couple months, I'm literally selling everything I have here in Brazil. I'm selling my car, my motorcycle, everything. And I'm going to Southeast Asia to enjoy being a freelancer and working online. But here's the thing. Almost every gamer has the same dream. I'll become a streamer, I'll become a YouTuber, I'll go viral, I'll become a pro player. And I get it, I really do. But this is the hardest way to make money as a gamer. Think about what it actually takes. You need attention, you need to post for months or even years, you need charisma. People need to like you, you need luck, you need to be online at the right time to get the right timing. So the platform shows you to the right person that clips something that goes viral. You pretty much have no control about this. You can have a lot of resilience and even fail. But when you start selling services, this is the opposite. Because the day someone pays you, you already have a customer. You don't need audience. You have control over the process. You don't need a frame. You don't need views. You don't need anything. You can literally go to Reddit, Discords, or websites such as Fiverr, Upwork, YouTube Jobs, and you can make your first sale in 24 hours if you know what you're doing. I know this is not shiny. This is not beautiful. It's not fancy. But this is what being useful means, solving people's problems. And I want to give you some ideas so you can open your freaking mind about making money regarding your skills online. For example, if you play Minecraft, Minecraft has over 200 million monthly players. This is pretty much an entire country. And inside Minecraft, you have modding, you have content, you have servers, you have configs. There are literal websites that make millions and billions of dollars selling Minecraft resources, such as Built by Bit, MC Models. On Fiverr, for example, you can be paid on Upwork to edit content, or YouTube jobs, or even on Discord. You can be commissioned to do those things. Community management, Discord. And outside games, you have like editing clips, reels, TikToks, making thumbnails. If you watch a lot of YouTube, you can literally be paid to do research, thumbnail, be an assistant on the creating part of videos. I challenge you, go to youtubejobs.co and create an account and see how many people are being paid there to do some stupid shit like this. And this is not even the tip of the iceberg, so you can literally make money in 2026 with anything, especially now that we have AI. When I started, we didn't have AI. I had to rely a lot on research, trial and error, but today is much easier. And here's the thing, making money online is simpler than people think. But simple is not the same thing as being easy. People try to overcomplicate it because the boring version doesn't feel exciting, but here's the thing, the boring version is actually the one that gives you money. Pick one skill, make it very simple, make it very easy to understand, create your offer, contact a bunch of people. A lot of people will deny. Maybe if you contact 10, you'll get one possible offer. Maybe if you contact 100, you do 1 or 2 or 3 sales when you're starting. Solve the problem, get proof, raise your price, and repeat. And do this every single day for months and years like I've been doing. I know it's not shiny. You don't need to be huge. Look at my own proof. I once made money in Brazil by selling courses with a YouTube channel without 2,000 subscribers, with less than 100k views. Because views weren't the only way I've made money, I had offer. I grew my Instagram here in Brazil to over 30,000 people just by showing simple stuff and teaching people how to sell simple shit online. You don't need to try to reinvent the wheel. Just solve someone's problem. If you're trying to sell courses or become a streamer or become the next YouTube legend, there's a lot of things that are outside your control. I'm not telling you to forgive your dream about becoming a YouTuber, but if you need to make money, it's much easier to sell something for someone who has the money. And here's the thing. You might be thinking right now, okay, but if it's so simple, why doesn't everyone do it? Because of one thing. It takes time, but it actually works. How many plumbers there are in your city? How many people washing cars you have in your region? How many people selling services? It's shiny? No. But those people are buying their cars, their houses, paying for college of their kids by doing simple services. And now, those days you can do it online. But here's the point you have to pay attention for. Nothing will happen overnight. I'm not going to lie to you about that. You can actually make your sale in 24 hours, but this is extremely unlikely. But here's the part that's actually true. If you do every single day for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you can only commit mistakes so many times. You will eventually win your first customer, your first gig, your first PayPal transaction, and then you will build your portfolio. You can start actually asking for recommendations for other people that might be interested. And in 6 months to a year, you already have a business that depends only on your effort. And you know that over time, you get the recipe of how to make money. And you know that you put more input on some tasks, you get more money on the output. And that can change your whole life. Doing small steps every day. Start contacting people, create your gig, your portfolio, make a simple thumbnail, try to contact people that might need your services. In the beginning, you might not even be paid for it. I've worked for a whole month in a Minecraft server before getting my first transaction because I needed to build my portfolio. And now, almost 900 customers later, I don't even remember that every day because it was just the first step. It was an entire month working for free for 6 years of freedom. And here's the thing, a gamer can literally grind 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 hours for ranks, for an elo, for skins, for battle passes. Don't tell me that you cannot spend like 6 months grinding for your own business. If you can literally grind for pixels, you can grind for your own freedom. So here's the 6-month plan you need to put in action. In the first month, pick one skill, just one. One skill that have people paying for it, something that's already validated. Minecraft server setup, short film editing, Instagram social media management, AI, Discord setup, virtual assistant, whatever. Pick one and stop browsing. And then start trying to build samples for free. Try to get your first customers. Reach out to people that might need your service. Deliver for free. Make fake projects. Improve your quality. Build your own proof. And then, in the month 2 or 3, when you start outreaching people, you can start sending offers showing, hey, I've done this, this was the outcome, I've transformed this business by doing that. And over time, in the 4th, and the 5th, and the 6th month, you start building proof, raising prices, getting leverage, and that's it. That's the whole plan. It's not magic. It's just steps. It's literally doing boring things, one step at a time. And now I'm gonna be real with you. Most people watching this will literally go back playing after this video's ended. And the problem is not skill, it's patience. Think about why. A game gives you a reward every few minutes. A kill, a level, a drop. A real skill might take 3 to 6 months before you even start paying yourself. That gap is where most people quit. You don't have to be most people. So let me ask you 2 things. What gaming skills do you have that nobody's ever paid you for? And are you actually going to keep grinding for just pixels? Or start building something real that actually makes you grow and pays your bills and help you to build your family? And look, if you rather just play, that's fine, no shame in it. But if you're the one that actually wants to start, in 6 months, you will not even recognize your life. There's a free Discord link in the description. It's for people building online income, skills, and freedom, trying to get off the normal path. If this helped, tell me one thing in the comments. What's the skill in gaming you already have that never has been paid for? One path will give you a rank, the other will give you a real life. You don't need to become famous, you just need to become useful. Don't be most gamers. I will see you in the next one.